goal of abstract photography is to find subjects that can be viewed from a unique perspective. This involves transforming them in a manner that renders them unrecognizable while still maintaining their original appeal and intrigue. Hello everyone, and welcome to week 16 of our 52-week smartphone photography program. Our theme this week is abstract photography, and it's easy to achieve with your smartphone. This week I'll give you some easy-to-action tips to help you get those reality-bending images you're looking for. With that being said, let's get started. From the rough edges of tree bark to the smooth patterns on concrete, detailed textures offer a playground of creativity for you and your smartphone. Textures are versatile elements that can be found almost everywhere, from natural landscapes to urban environments. This versatility gives you a wide range of subjects to explore and endless possibilities for creating diverse abstract compositions. Textures can serve as focal points, leading lines, or even background elements that add structure and balance to your images. This results in visually appealing and dynamic compositions. Depending on the angle, you can control the direction of your creative expression. This means you should photograph the textures from different angles. Try to get the texture from a perspective that someone may not be expecting. I find that the closer you are to a texture, the more abstract it becomes. This is mainly because most people will not stop and get up right close to these things, hence why they're abstract. Linear elements, such as straight lines, curves, or patterns, can guide the viewer's gaze throughout the photograph. This creates a sense of flow and direction. Lines provide a contrast between different elements in the frame, whether they are contrasting in color, texture, thickness, or even direction. Linear compositions can lend themselves to geometric abstract photography, where shapes and forms are simplified into basic geometric elements. This abstraction can result in visually striking images that play with symmetry, repetition, and negative space. Framing is very important here. By using the lines in your composition strategically, you can create a sense of order or harmony in your smartphone abstract images. Feel free to experiment here. The definition isn't set in stone, so it's fun to play around. Utilizing a shallow depth of field is a powerful technique that can enhance the impact of abstract images captured using your smartphone. A shallow depth of field allows you to selectively focus on a specific subject while blurring the background and foreground elements. This selective focus draws attention to the main subject, creating a sense of depth and dimension within your image. By isolating the subject from its surroundings using blur, a shallow depth of field can make the subject stand out prominently within the frame. Luckily, most smartphone models have a mode to make this easier. It's called Portrait Mode, and we last used it in week 13, Foreground. On Android, open the Camera app, select Portrait Mode, position subject for blur, and snap the shutter. On iPhone, again launch your Camera app, swipe for Portrait Mode, frame your shot, and capture. It's a very easy tool to get some quick abstract vibes into your images. And that brings us to the end of this week's journey into the abstract using only your smartphone. Remember to look for textures, linear compositions, and take advantage of that focus blur using Portrait Mode on your phone. Don't forget to join the discussion by sharing your abstract mobile photography. As always, keep exploring, keep experimenting, and happy shooting. We'll see you next week.